Hello and welcome back to part 3 of this tutorial of creating a web app. And in this particular tutorial we're gonna go to the second part to create a Java Beanstalk environment on Amazon Web Services so we can deploy our web app. And I have logged into Amazon Web Services, and if you haven't got an account yet, you can freely create an account on Amazon Web Services. And this is the main screen that you can log into. And in terms of, there are many services on Amazon Web Services. But we're going to use this one called Elastic Beanstalk. But if we go to the console home, this is the main page. I think the first thing that you need to decide is which place you're gonna place your application. And I think in this zone called Frankfurt is the closest one to Denmark. I mean, you could place this wherever you want in the world, and even on several availability zones around in the world. But I'm just going to choose Frankfurt for this particular demonstration. And then as the first thing here, there's build a solution, and there's one called build a web app with Elastic Beanstalk, and I suggest that you take this one. You could also just go and choose the Elastic Beanstalk directly, but this is it. So this one here, I want to create a web app tutorial here, and I just want to create a name for it, and then choose a platform, and it's actually a Tomcat platform that we're going to use here. So I say Tomcat, and then we say I want to upload my own code, and I'm going to upload a WAR file. So I say upload, and I choose a file, a local file, and I actually choose in my documents folder, I have my web tutorial. In the out folder, artifacts, and here we have the WAR file. I say OK, and then we can version label it. So web app tutorial, and maybe I should say initial version, and then I say upload. Good. I want to see if we need to configure more options, and we're going to use this free tier, so we don't have to pay for it. It's a free meal, and the different kind of the instance, which means the server it's running on is an EC2 instance, T2 micro, which is also a free one. And but here you can check the exact. We're also going to choose a database a little bit later on, but I think I'm just going to say create app here. Okay, and it actually takes a few minutes, so I'm just going to put it on pause. Alrighty, now the whole environment has been created on the Elastic Beanstalk, and we're actually ready to test if it's working. And I can just click this the URL here, and if I click it, you can see my Hello World application is actually working. And if I go in and say login.jsp, my input validation login thing here is coming up, and if I say Jon B and I say test, it will not work, but I'll show you that it won't work. Okay, invalid login and password. And the reason why it's not working is because I haven't created a database yet. So as you remember in my local version here, in the JDBC connection string, I typed localhost web app tutorial, and then I had my own local database. And so I just created a WAR file with that string in, and I haven't created a database on Amazon yet. So that's actually the next step. So in the next videos, I will show you how I can create a database, and then I can change the connection string so that it's gonna work.